If you want to know if you're an INFP or ISFP and you're watching this video, you're probably an INFP. Sensors are out in the real world, waiting for this whole internet fad to blow over. At first glance, INFPs and ISFPs are very similar. Both have FI as their dominant function, so that means they're selfish and they put themselves ahead of the tribe. But also have TE as their final function, meaning they suck at being organized and getting stuff done. Yep, INFPs and ISFPs are really good at this whole life thing. It's just those two pesky middle functions that are different. ISFPs have SE followed by NI, while INFPs have NE followed by SI. This surprisingly makes them quite different. Okay, quick disclaimer. Every type is different. You can have an INFP who really likes to use SI, and an ISFP who really likes to use NI, because they're jerks. We're just trying to do a funny overview here. There are tons of videos that go far more in depth here than I will, but those videos are boring. So I created 3 ways a dummy can tell the difference between INFPs and ISFPs. Number 1, grounded versus clouded. INFPs are kind of known for having their heads in the clouds, or are clouded, as I like to call it, where ISFPs are more grounded. With NE being the INFP's second function, they're always looking for patterns everywhere. They noticed that the front page story of the newspaper had 33 words in it, and this was the author's 33rd article this year. Look, if that's not evidence of the Illuminati chemtrail Barney cover-up, I don't know what is. The ISFPs have SE in their second slot, helping them see the world for it really is. They see the Davenport Airport as a convenient travel hub, and not the alien organ harvesting site it really is. If you ask me, ISFPs are the ones with their heads in the clouds. ISFPs can struggle with organization too, but with SC helping them out, they aren't usually as unorganized as INFPs. They can more easily see the things around them, and know what needs to be done. Number 2, crazy versus forceful. ISFPs can be surprisingly forceful. They can see things as black and white, and they know what they want. If they get the wrong order at a restaurant, they're more likely to ask for a correction. Well, the INFP is likely to not even notice the mix-up. ISFPs can really have a fiery passion that you just don't see that much in INFPs. Basically, when both an INFP and ISFP get excited, only the ISFP is going to act on it. INFPs can be a lot more crazy. High NE means they can jump from topic to topic. You can start off by having a conversation about how Brad from accounting munches too loudly in the break room, then have an exciting debate on whether Darth Vader would be more intimidating in the color pink. Personally, I love convos like that, but ISFPs like things to have a point. Otherwise, they seem like a colossal waste of time. Think of it like this. Both INFPs and ISFPs can be super creative and artsy, but ISFPs like to be creative for a reason, where INFPs are creative for the reason of being creative. See? Crazy. Number 3, questioning versus becoming. Let's be honest, the world is pretty dark. There are people who find Pokemon boring. Take that in. Both ISFPs and INFPs understand this. INFPs may live with their heads in the clouds, but I'll have you know we have a great view up there. INFPs can be pretty oblivious to the things around them. They probably won't be winning many dodgeball games, that's for sure. But ISFPs can be oblivious to people's intentions. So both types have their blind spots. Both ISFPs and INFPs see the world as the dumpster fire it is. What's different is how they handle the dumpster fire. INFPs want to understand the darkness. They'll go out in the last darkness. Why are you so dark? And what are your hobbies? The darkness doesn't care about the INFP's questions. And even if it did, it doesn't have ears or a mouth. So it's kind of a waste of time. The ISFPs become the darkness. They have a much more practical and physical way of dealing with problems. If an ISFP becomes the darkness, they're going to have a much easier time handling their problem. Meanwhile, the INFP will just sit there asking, "The rain, why do you make me wet?" instead of taking the opportunity to save time by taking a shower on the way to work. Think of it this way. An INFP wrote Harry Potter, but an ISFP became Harry Potter. Still don't get it? Just watch this video on loop for a few times. That's great for watch time. If you want to learn more about the ISFP or the INFP, click on the card. I've been TrebleKnight. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys all next time.